there's one technological marvel that literally stands out from the tablets, electric cars, 3D printers, and smartwatches on display here at Engadget Expand. The fully operational exoskeleton from Ekso Bionics is a stunning rig all on its own, but when you see a test pilot like Sarah Anderson strapped in and walking around in this bionic suit, it's something else entirely. Anderson, who lost the use of her legs in a 2003 car crash, has been tooling around in the Ekso for about a year. Normally reliant on a wheelchair to get around, she's now able to walk upright without human assistance courtesy of the battery-powered suit and a pair of crutches. The 31-year-old, who was hit by the drunk driver, calls herself the most stubborn and feisty individual on this planet and someone who refused to accept the limitations imposed on her life following her accident. Combined with her athleticism, you probably couldn't find a better candidate for a bionic suit. Anderson said it took just one training session to find her center of balance in the Ekso, the key to successfully operating the bionic suit. So how did Anderson go from a wheelchair to navigating a crowded exhibition hall on her own 2 feet? Brent Piercy of Ekso Bionics gave PC Mag the abridged version of how Ekso users work with the company and their physical therapists to go from bionic suit newbies to veteran walkers. There's definitely a learning curve. You start using the walker with a gantry and tethers in our offices, then move on to the first step walk mode with the crutches and a physical therapist controlling the buttons, he said. The next phase, Active L step, puts control of the Ekso in the hands of the wearer, and finally, Pro step, the most advanced mode, uses tech built into the suit itself to sense gestures and body shift to anticipate and take steps for the user. The bionic suit packs its 2 high-capacity lithium batteries on either side of the user's shoulder blades. It provides bipedal movement via motors at the hips and knees. When Anderson returns to the Ekso Bionics booth from a trip around the hall, it's fascinating to listen in as she, Piercy, and another Ekso Bionics engineer, Catherine Strausser, discuss the journey with a critical eye. Did the slightly tacky ground here at the Fort Mason Center give Anderson trouble? Not at all, but there's a noticeable slope to the floor over towards the speakers hall, she offered. Helping Ekso Bionics and pioneers like Anderson fine-tune the exoskeleton are the company's ExoPulse data modules, which gather data from walking sessions. Ekso Bionics, which currently has trained and fitted 30 individuals with Ekso Bionic suits for company-supervised walking, plans to ship a take-home version in 2014, according to Strausser. The company, founded in 2005 in partnership with UC Berkeley's Robotics and Human Engineering Laboratory, was originally called Berkeley Ekso Works and then Berkeley Bionics before settling on Ekso Bionics in 2011. The current bionic suit traces its lineage to the company's early Exohacker and Exoclimber exoskeletons, but really kicked into gear with the 3rd-generation Human Universal Load Carrier (HULC) exoskeleton developed by Berkeley Bionics for the U.S. Department of Defense in 2008 and 2010's suit.